last time at this very moment that we were as unclear as we are right now?
We're both witnessing history, like you said, one way or the other.
Place award representing EPI Sports is COO, Mr. Chris McKenzie. Please take the 5th place award, the 5th place check for $45,000, and present it to Brandon Curry.
All right, another strong Olympia for Brandon Curry, and he moves into the top 5, which means he is now qualified for the 2019 Mr-Olympia. He'll pick up a nice check, and also he will command the status and the respect that comes with being in this very exclusive club.
He's probably had the hardest run of them all with 4 kids running around, long times away from the family over there at Oxygen Gym. This is the best he's ever done in this show, and I'm sure we'll see more in the future.
Presenting the 4th place award representing MHP is CEO Gerard Zente.
This will be interesting, Dan. Rolly and William did not stand next to each other and get compared.
Looking in the eyes of the champion, gotta wonder what he's thinking right now. But first, let's hear who finishes 4th place.
And present it to William the Conqueror Bonin.
As predicted yesterday, Dan, I thought he came in a little heavy. He dropped 1 notch, which is not a slap in anybody's face, but he's a little too heavy on this stage. If he dries up a little bit more, drops a little bit of weight, and that's hard to say, I think he'll streamline his physique and be right back in the hunt again. But right now, he's remaining in the top 4, and he came off an Arnold Classic Championship. That's not an easy thing to do, and a year ago, he didn't have to deal with that.
And then there were the top 3 bodybuilders on the planet. Phil Heath, Willie Winkler, and Sean Roden await the announcement of 3rd place.
Rolly is in a very unfamiliar
Presenting the 3rd
position
place award representing Almet
at this moment.
is Kevin K. Please take the 3rd place award, the Olympia bronze medal, the check for $100,000 to your 3rd place finisher, Rolly Winkler.
All right, Sean Ray, your people's champion is the number 3 bodybuilder in the world. A terrific Olympia showing for Rolly as he continues to fine-tune that massive physique, those freaky proportions, and he has turned it in to what is now one of the top physiques on the planet. Rolly Winkler is your 3rd place finisher.
With $100,000 to show for it, man, that was earned the hard way. Rolly Winkler, very deserving, very popular, and his status and his stock in this industry has just gone up twofold. And then, Dan, there were 2.
If I could please have Sean Roden and Phil Heath on the center line, please.
We've seen this play out before as Phil Heath held off a fast-charging Sean Roden several years back, and now we are going to see the rubber match.
And what's at stake? The runner-up will win $150,000. The winner will win $400,000. And in Olympia tradition, Bob Ciccarello will probably announce the winner.
You here
That's right.
Will be your 2018 Mr. Olympia. Presenting the 1st place award, representing Midway Labs, is Mr. Wilton Kali and Catherine Kali, and our IFBB Pro League President, Mr. Jim Mannion. I will now announce the winner of the 2018 Olympia. Please take the Sandow Trophy, the Olympia Gold Medal, the check for $400,000, and the title of 2018 Mr. Olympia. To our winner and new Olympia champion.
Ooh, there it is.
It has happened in Las Vegas for just the 14th time. We have a new Mr. Olympia. The defending champion has been knocked out. Shawn Rhoden is your 2018 Olympia champion. Phil Heath's run, at least for now, will end at 7 in one of the more improbable developments. Phil Heath stands at center stage congratulating the winner, Shawn Rhoden. And I gotta tell you, Sean Ray, coming into this weekend, there weren't many people that would have ever dared to predict this outcome.
Absolutely, and I wasn't one of those guys that thought that for 2 seconds. However, I talked to a fellow professional bodybuilding friend of mine from Italy, Gianrico Pica, who saw Shawn Rhoden on Wednesday night the day I arrived. He has a show coming up, the Amateur Olympia in Italy next weekend. He said he saw Shawn Rhoden, and Shawn Rhoden was going to win this show. And I looked him in the eye, and I could not believe what he was saying. Shawn Rhoden has accomplished what no other man has in over 10 years.